Hey Leo, Mariah here. I'm going to go ahead and get into a bonus reading for you guys. Hopefully you guys are all well. Happy fall, first day of fall. If you're on the other side of the globe, well, I guess happy spring. Yeah, it should be spring over there. Um, well, I will tell you this. So I started your reading. I was only about a minute in, and I pulled out cards and I heard the saying, tell me what you want. And then I looked at my camera, well, not my camera, but I looked at my recording software and realized my mic was not plugged in. So I pulled 3 cards for you already. Please know I always shuffle live. So I'm no hokey pokey stuff here, but I pulled Action, I pulled Blossoming Abundance, and I pulled Daughter Romance. And I didn't want to have to reshuffle because there's something important here with this. So I wanted to kind of pick up and continue since I was only a minute out. So now we're caught up. And like I was saying, I heard, tell me what you want. Bottom of the deck was Door to Spirit. Let me show you. I didn't even see this. I didn't even get this far. Right underneath that was Strategy. So I didn't even know Strategy was underneath that. I like this energy for you, Leo. And you know why I like this energy? And this Door to Romance, being here for some of you, it can be in the literal context of, with your love life. This more so feels like something you've romanticized. Oh, hell yes. I love this. Something you romanticize, not in the sense of, again, the romantic context, but tell me what you want. What is it that you want, Leo? What is it that you're achieving here? What is it that you're creating here? Action needs to be taken if you're not taking action. But with Blossoming Abundance, you're on the precipice. And I feel like I always give these kind of readings for you. But it's like you're on the precipice of something really great or something amazing. And whatever this idea is, whatever this, and mind you, it's not just any old idea of I want to do X, Y, and Z. No, this is something that you feel called or pulled towards on the soul level. Seeing your destiny. Leo. I just did a personal reading yesterday and I spoke to a woman. I don't know if she was a Leo or not, but I just spoke about the same energy that's now coming up here. You're coming into this portal. But mind you, it's not like the 8-8 portal or anything of that nature. No, this is like something that's life transformative, that changes the trajectory of your path in life. This is one of those portals that only happens around every 19 years. And there are little portals in regards to your destiny where you can take a look into what your future will be like or what's coming for you next. But it only comes in certain time spans of your life, right? We have certain portals of our destiny that open up within, like I said, every 19 years. Some open up every 7 years, 5 years. But there are specific portals that happens in our lives that changes the trajectory or the course of our life or the path we're taking. And that's what you're entering into in the month of October. And this feels very specific. So maybe this may, and I always say this may just be for one person. You often resonate. But to have that specific time frame of this happening once every 19 years, this specific portal you're about to go into in the month of October feels very specific to somebody. And on this other side of the portal is you going towards your destiny. But what's happening here in the month of October, your trajectory is being changed. You're being course corrected. You're being switched into this alignment that gets you to where you need to go. And in this time frame, it's going to be very odd. You may start experiencing deja vu more frequently than you do. You may start seeing angel numbers more frequently than you do. This sounds like a person reading I just did. I'm so sorry, but it does. You may start seeing angel numbers more than you frequently do, or if you haven't at all, you'll start seeing them. You'll start seeing heavy signs and synchronicities happening in the month of October. Please take that as caution, not in a bad way, but for you to be warned, if you will, in a good way, that you're entering into this portal period of your life. And mind you, these portals, they don't last long. They can last 6 months, they can last 8 months, they can last 10 months. But in this time frame, what you're going to feel is a lot of uncomfortable energy. You're going to feel a lot of growing pains. You're going to feel a lot of energies that you can't explain. You don't know why things are happening. You don't know why things are leaving your life. You don't know why people are entering your life. This is the time span. This is the time span and the time frame here for you, Leo, where a lot of things are not making sense. A lot of things you can't explain. A lot of doors that will not open for you and you don't know why. A lot of situations that are not working out for you and you don't know why. Why? Because what's happening here, doors are closing that needs to be closed out because they're not meant to go towards your destiny or your life path. So you're going to start seeing relationships and people leave your life. family members leave your life. You're going to start seeing job situations that no longer work, friendships that no longer work. These things are closing out. However, on the upside, you start meeting people where you can't explain why you met this person. You know how we always say, I met this person for a reason, or this person has changed my life for the better. And you don't know why you met this person, but you know the cause and the effect of that person entering your life. I give an example. There's a tarot reader here on YouTube. I love her to death. Brady's Tarot. I've been watching her for quite a while now. I love her. And I'm just giving her personal example, what she's already explained publicly to better explain this energy you're walking into in the month of October, Leo. She's explained that she's dealt with hardships and difficulties in her life, right? Where, she was spiraling in her own way, which we all do. And she met a person, I think this person was only in her life for about 3 months, but that person completely changed the trajectory of her life. And this person was only in her life for 3 months. But this was a catalyst effect to send her towards her destiny, which she's thriving and flourishing now on YouTube as a tarot reader and a content creator, which she was prior. But in this space, she's doing amazingly well. And there's a lot of things that had to be removed from her life, from her own personal habits and behaviors and external factors, where she was able to get on her pathway. And I love her story because I relate to it so well, but her story truly amplifies, I should say, what's about to happen to you, Leo. In this period that you're about to enter into, this portal of destiny, I'll call it that. This portal of destiny, you're going to see a lot of things be eliminated from your life, but you're also going to meet these chance encounters that you can either brush off and just write it off as to happenstance. Okay, I met this person, but whatever. Or you can really take note of the things that are being brought into your life and the things that are leaving your life, and see and absorb like a sponge the contact and the information and the energy and the experiences you are learning from these people, places, and events that are now changing the course of your direction in life, Leo. You are entering into I will tell you, an uncomfortable time. But in this uncomfortable time, Leo, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can change. As much as you want to try to make changes or try to control the situation, the more you try to control this, the more frustrated you'll be. The more disappointed you'll be, right? Because you're constantly trying to go against the tide, and all you're going to do is get swept up in the current. That's all that's going to happen. So I'm asking you, Leo, if you are in this stage of starting to feel uncomfortable in your life situation, whether you understand why things are happening or not, understand you're about to enter into this portal. And it's almost like the pre-shadow period, right? Which we have with Mercury retrogrades. We go through these pre-shadow periods of it, and then we deal with Mercury retrograde, and then you have the post. You're ramping up right now for the pre-shadow period, if you will, of this portal to destiny. And again, for all of you, this portal will last with different time frames. Some of you may go through this portal, and once you enter into this in the month of October, it can last for about 6 months, 10 months, 8 months, however long it may last. It's not a lifetime thing, but it will last for some months. And in those months that you're going through it, you will feel very uncomfortable. I wish I can tell you otherwise, but you will. You will feel very uncomfortable. You will feel this resistance to change. You will feel like your life is out of your own hands and out of your own control. You may try to, reprimand the situation, or you may try to you may try to remedy the situation, or try to, hold on to things that are now slipping out of your hands. It just feels like life is slipping out of your hands. It doesn't matter how much you try to grab or try to change or try to fix or try to correct. You can't do nothing about it. Sorry. Not in this energy, Leo. You cannot do nothing about it. And you're not supposed to. Because the more you try to, the more it's going to feel uncomfortable. The more you're going against the tide, and the more you can't do nothing, because this is the universe correcting it. And unfortunately, when it comes to the universe, we can try our best to have a handle on the reins. But when it comes to that universe, we can't do anything about it. And you know what? I love this. Bottom of the deck is transformation, if you can see. Like I mentioned, this door to spirit that's on the bottom of the deck here. What it is that is truly in alignment with your destiny, right? This, again, I go back to door to romance, right? This romanticism, or this idea of what your destiny is. You are about to be rudely awakened. You are about to be shaken up. in the best and worst ways possible. And I wish I could say it wasn't like that, Leo, but you know what? It is. It is. And if you were to look back, especially if you are older in age, if you were to look back at some of the most transformative periods in your life, they weren't the most comfortable, and I can guarantee you that. But when you made it out on the other side, guess what? You got closer to where you needed to be, where you wanted to be, and you were further in alignment with the man or woman you were truly meant to be. And that's what's happening again. Here we come again with this another cycle. And it's bringing you closer to the abundance and the person that you are truly meant to be on the soul and spiritual level, as uncomfortable as it will feel. Now we got inner child healing, harmony and resolution, and what was on the bottom of the deck? Transformation, sorry. So we got these three here along with surrender. So of course, surrendering the situation to the universe and going with the flow, right? The more you resist, the more uncomfortable it's going to become. Just go with it. Inner child healing. What this portal is doing here for you, this portal to destiny, this portal to your destiny, because it's taking you there. It's course correcting, it's adjusting, and it's realigning any misalignments when it comes to inner healing and inner work and inner wounding, right? So if you have inner childhood wounds that haven't fully been addressed, that haven't fully been healed, either you suppressed them, repressed them, or compartmentalized them, what is happening for you now? Well, those wounds are about to be pulled up, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to deal with it or not. Sorry. Again, I wish I can make this easier for you, but I can't. We got to pull up the Band-Aids, right? Why? Well, to align you with your destiny, to align you to the purpose of where you're meant to be, right? We need to really look at who we truly are on the inside and the things that has made us who we are today and why they've made us who we are today, and being able to release them because they're no longer in alignment with who we are about to become, right? These certain wounds, these bandages we placed over them, they protected us. They helped us through a certain course and period of our life, but now they no longer serve their purpose. So now, because they no longer serve their purpose, it's not the easy, okay, well, I'm just going to release these pains. No, we got to uproot them. We got to fully get to the root and pull them up to release. So you're going to go through a lot, some of you more than others, I will say, because it's still general, but we're going to go through a lot of our inner shadows of what we've been putting on the back burner, or what we thought we've dealt with, or what we thought we've handled. There's going to be events and situations in your life during this portal period that re-trigger a lot of wounds in your life that you thought you healed or that you thought you've worked through. No. And it's all for your highest good, as uncomfortable and as painful as it may feel. Again, if your portal is 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, however long it may be, in that time span, you're going to feel a lot of this inner childhood wounding. You're going to be triggered by a lot of things, especially when doors aren't opening for you. Opportunities may not be happening. The ones that you want, they may not be happening or coming to fruition. It's going to trigger a lot of things within you, but it's only doing that, Leo, for your greatest good, for you to take a fuller look within ourselves and realign and readjust the work that we thought we did or the work that we actually did, and realize, okay, I did this work, but it's not in the same alignment of my destiny. Meaning, when we pull up those roots, I thought I had addressed these things, but realizing the addressing of these situations only addressed to certain levels. I never really went fully deep, and that's what's happening. We got to go deep. So that's being triggered for you within this portal period. And then we got harmony and resolution, which I love. I personally love, right? So with harmony and resolution, this talks about making it out on the other side. The woman or man who you are today, and I mean you, Leo, the woman or man who you are today, you will be a different version of yourself. Not in a bad way, in a beautiful way with harmony and resolution. You will be a different version of who you are once you leave out of this period. And it's beautiful. But see, the thing about it is, uncomfortability breeds growth. And a lot of times we want growth, we want change, but we don't want the uncomfortability that comes with it. Unfortunately, that's the only way that the universe can shake you up and grow you. So let's look a little more here for my Leos in the month of October. So I would tell you, Leo, the best way or course of action to ride this wave through this period of change, and I mean it's monumental change because you're coming out completely transformed, right? And it's not just things being taken away or removed from your life, but there are things that are now being given to you, people that are meant to be in your life, situations that are meant to be in your life that are now entering into this portal as well. So it's like the universe is snatching, and that's what it's going to feel like. The universe is snatching things out of your life, out of your hand. Even if it's toxic, there's still some baseline of comfortability because you know what this person is about, the situation's about, these environments or events. You understand those things, even though they're uncomfortable or they're toxic. Snatched. Universe is snatching it out of your hand, snatching it out of your life, and the universe is bringing in now people that will get you to your destiny, people that will align you to your destiny, people that will cause paradigm shifts within you. So that way you can now start looking at your destiny in a different light or in a different angle than you have before. So let's see here. Okay. We got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You know, I actually like that. And it's fitting, mind you, it's truly fitting. But the reason why I actually like this card here, we would use this. The reason why I like this card here, blame, is because this lets me know, Leo, when you're going through this period of transformation, the portal to your destiny, because it truly is a portal to your destiny, and these portals only come around so many years. So this isn't something that's just like another new moon, full moon, blue moon, things like that, and we got those kind of portals like the 8-8 that comes around every year. No, this is those specific portals that come around every 19 years, every 7 years, every 10 years. Like those major life milestone moments, you are hitting yours in October. You are hitting yours in October. And I'll tell this for some of you too. I am not sponsored. I did not sponsor this app, but I absolutely love it. I told a few clients about it already, and they've been enjoying it. It's an app called The Pattern. It's called The Pattern. And with that app, it can actually tell you what date you are about to enter into this portal. And it tells you a lot of underlying elements or inner woundings that you need to resolve and fix that even tarot can't tell you. Please install that app. Again, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid. It's just I personally use it. It helped me through a lot of situations and understanding things I can't really explain. You, Leo, you are about to hit your portal. If you want to know the exact date of when you're about to hit your portal, download that app and it will tell you. Right? Again, not sponsored, not paid. This is just me, a free resource. But with this blame being here, Leo, this lets me know when you're going through this time period or this phase in your life, there's going to be an instance of feeling like the world is against me. Why is this happening? Why is this happening to me? Why is this shouldn't be, you know how we go and ruminate through all these thoughts in our mind about our situation, especially when life feels like it's slipping through our hands. Things are slipping out of our control. We can't control anything. And Leo, you're not really a controlling sign, but I will say you do have an underlying element of that. Okay, if we're just being honest, not in a bad way, but you do. So when this starts, and you're a fixed modality, I believe. So when this starts to happen and the control is slipping through your hands, you will start to feel this blame energy. Why is this happening? I don't understand. I am confused. I am lost. All of these different energies are going to hit you like a Mack truck. And I'm not saying that lightly. This is not a energy to play with. I'm not playing. This is not fun time. It's very uncomfortable. And I mean that in the most sincere way. But in this energy, you have to rest assured it's happening for your highest good. But also to a sense, this is being able to have that understanding, right? Instead of being in that blame energy of why is this happening to me, it's having that understanding of why is this happening for me. When things, people, places, situations start to slip out of your hands. Why is this happening for me? And we have embracing. Being able to embrace what's happening. The good, bad, and indifferent, Leo. The good, bad, and indifferent of what's happening here in your life. In Gateway. Bottom of the deck is woo! Leo, if I can explain to you this energy, if I can explain to you how powerful a shift you are about to go through. And no, you won't be ready. You won't be ready. It's, again, if you think back to those major milestones in your life where life has really hit you in a very hard way or shifted you in a very aggressive way, if you will, or in a assertive way, think back to those moments in life. That's what you're about to enter into in the month of October, where life just, it's out of your hands, it's out of your control. Things are about to leave and slip out of your hands. And it's like grasping for that balloon, that helium balloon that's in the sky, trying to grasp, and it's just gone. You can't do nothing about it. And when you try to force new opportunities, people, places, or situations, not a single damn door will open. You know why? They're not meant to. Only the doors that will only open for you during this time period are the people, places, situations, and things that are meant to be in your life that will truly align you with your destiny. Anybody that's not a part of that is leaving in this cycle. I will guarantee you that. And I don't like to guarantee anything because it's a general reading. But in this type of seeing your destiny, going into that destined path that's about to change your trajectory, one of these milestones that only happened so many years, I can guarantee you, you're about to start losing people, situations, and things left and right that are not in alignment with your destiny. And I don't say that lightly, Leo. So Gateway, this portal you're going into, it's being opened for you in the month of October. Either you can embrace the changes or you can fight the tides and get swept under. Either way, it's still happening for you. You can't change anything about it. All of us in life have to go through this. All of us. It's just your turn next. Bottom of the deck is power. So you, Leo, out of any sign, and you know I always talk so highly about you. You out of any sign have the capability, the power, and the standing to stand this kind of energy. You do. You have the strength, you have the bravery, and you have the courage along with the power. Stand in your strength, right, in the midst of the storm. Stand in your strength when things are changing and turning out of your control and you don't know why. Please stand in your power. Do not fumble. Do not fold. Do not bend. You stand as strong as you can and go with the tide. That's the only way through it. That's the only way through this kind of portal, Leo. So, may I have another card for my Leos? All right, let me grab that. It fell. Sorry about that. Card fell. So we have the Six of Cups, which is simply love. This goes back to inner childhood healing. This goes back to past memories, past energy, right? A lot of things from your past are going to be triggered. A lot of things from your childhood is going to be triggered. And I don't mean necessarily, it can be like your early infancy or your earlier years, but we're just talking, childhood, teenhood, young adulthood, and it can vary on the scope depending on how old you are, right? But earlier memories, triggered. Triggering. And on the bottom of the deck, we have awaiting results, Seven of Pentacles, so it's all for your own growth, right? You're growing in this context. It's reminding me of a tree, planting the seeds, and you're growing. But in this specific portal, you're now coming into your own. And if you've been through this portal before, right? You've been through that time period, that milestone in your life that truly changed the trajectory of your course of life. You're going through it again. And now it's time to replant a new seed and regrow you and continue to develop and evolve you, so that way you're closer in alignment with your destiny. So, let's go ahead and get another card for my Leos. Who you are at your core. Who you are at your core. What is it? And I go back to what I initially said. What is it that you want? What is truly in alignment with the woman or man you were meant to be? What is truly in alignment with your destiny? See, we ask as humans for a lot of things, but the repercussions that come with it, we really don't want to face those. We really don't want to deal with those difficult or hard times. We just kind of, can you just bring me what I want and make it not that painful? But unfortunately, as some of you know, that's not how life works. So as uncomfortable as this time period may be in your life, way too many, it's needed. It's just your time, Leo, unfortunately. It's fortunate, but it's unfortunate because it's like, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. So we have the energy is gaining momentum, and also have faith in your dreams. Like I said, what is it that you want, Leo? Because you're going there. You're going towards it. But we gotta change the course to get you there, and we gotta eliminate some things from your life to get you there. And the energy is gaining momentum, which means You are getting ready, my Leo, my dear, dear, dear Leo. You are getting ready to enter this portal. And be very sure of who you are, what it is that you want. And do not let this change in this portal take you under, okay? Do not. So I'm going to pull one last card for you, and then I'm going to wrap up. Because I did not expect to go this long. So, for my Leos, month of October. Thank you. One card for my Leos for the month of October. Okay, we got 3. Didn't want 3, but we'll take them. Hey, we're already here. Wow. Well, I understand. We got weeping wound. And I'll show you. Weeping wound. We have creative power. This is your energy. Actually, we got 4 cards. Hold on. Weeping wound. Geez. Creative power. I'm so sorry. We have trusting tricksters. Wisdom in play. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. And the reason why I'm liking this, Leo, is because in this energy, with this portal, it's going to expose a lot of things to you. Things that you've already had inklings about, things that you may have already known, but you may have not known the deeper end of things, right? Also, pay attention, like I said, to your like signs and synchronicities. A lot of deja vu will be occurring during this portal, so pay attention to those moments where you're experiencing deja vu. But what's happening here is these wounds are being highlighted for you, triggered for you, right? But only in the sense to really fix those things, to really correct those things. Trusting tricksters, right? People who may have had some form of power over you, some form of malicious behavior, intent, are now being exposed. Whether you knew it or you didn't know it, they're now being exposed. But not only that, they're being eliminated from your life. They're being removed from your life. And in those times of removal, it can be very painful, right? But they're being released. All fear is good. They're being released. As painful as it may feel. And all of you will experience that release in different ways. Whether it's through a breakup, whether through some form of infidelity, whether it's through some form of bad behavior from this person. There's some form. It's all going to vary, but you're going to start to see people's true colors. They're going to be eliminated, right? Wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than what we do. Your abilities, and I talked about this in your last reading, your abilities are getting stronger, more intense, and in this portal, they will probably be at one of their peaks, right? Our intuition and our psychic abilities, especially if you are gifted with them, a lot of us have heightened intuition. That's kind of the most common. But if you do have like gifted abilities in this portal period, they would be at one of their highest peaks. So when you get dreams, you get visions, you start to see things, you start to see synchronicities. Do not just blow it off. Please do not. The universe is really trying to connect with you right now and trying to connect you to your destiny. And these portals, and not portals, but these visions and these dreams and these signs and things that you're seeing, they're all a part of the plan to get you closer to your destiny. And you'll start to see things about people that don't deserve to be in your life. You may have dreams or premonitions or epiphanies about certain people. Believe it. When you see it, especially during this portal, Leo, believe it when you see it. Believe it when you see it. And then you also may start to get premonitions, dreams, visions, and things of that nature of things that will be entering your life. People that are necessary for your life that you have no idea. You can't put a name to a face, this and not the third, but you just feel energy. Believe that that's what's coming in for you. You're at a heightened point right now in your life. So believe things that you're seeing. It's all important and relevant to your own growth and your destined path. And creative power. Release your alchemical energy into the world. I love this. I love this so much because when you come out of this, Leo, there's so much strength. There's so much power. It's almost like somebody puts a battery in your back, supercharged. You come out a whole different man or different woman. So much power within your gut. So much fire in your veins. Your blood is bubbling and boiling, not in a bad way, but you can't be killed. You can't be stopped. Whatever you're about to go through in this portal, it just toughens you up and it strengthens you even more. Your vision, your sight, your focus of clarity is so sharp and so acute You cannot be killed. You are so driven and so determined, and you see even clearer than day what you are meant to do in this life and in this lifetime, and what your true purpose is. All of that is released within you when you go through this portal and you come out of it. Woo. You're coming out a bad MFer. I'm telling you, you are coming out a bad MFer here, Leo. Leo, I'm going to leave it here because we're going on 30 minutes. And I can keep going on to this reading. I just enjoy this energy for you because it's so powerful. And this is a life-changing moment in your life coming up in October. Either you can be ready and be prepared and go with the tide, or you can let the tide take you under. And you're stronger than that, Leo. I know it. All right? So I love you. I love you to pieces. You be strong. You be safe. Happy fall. And I will catch you guys on the next one. I love you so much. Bye.